Here's a quick walkthrough of the Dragon Island, also known as Crumbling Farum Azula in Elden Ring. We go side by side with the map so you can easily follow along. And if you don't know how to reach the island in the first place, check out the video linked below where I show you how to do that. You'll arrive here on the edge of this bridge and make sure that you loot the smithing stones up here before dropping down off the ledge and heading to the first resting spot of grace just through the archway here. Then we can go down the stairs to the left and into the next room where we're going to ignore all of the enemies. The resting spot is just ahead down the next corridor and on the left. Now we're going to head back outside and carry on left. Make sure that you now run across the outer edge up here because we're about to get bum rushed by a big dragon, who you can completely ignore by running past him as he lands here. Like most things in this game. Hidden at the end of the way is a door on the left hand side which takes you to the next side of grace, and you can grab a smithing stone 8 here on the floor as you go. But if you need unlimited smithing stones, there's actually another guide linked below that shows you how to get that. After resting here, we're going to head past the coffins in the next room and take a right. And then go down the stairs and then right across this room which is full of enemies. Head straight towards the door that goes outside where you'll see the next side of grace for us to rest at. And also right in front of you off the balcony here, there's a body on the edge of the cliff that's going to net you with the somber mining bell bearing. Then if we continue west and drop off the cliff here, we can then start jumping across the ruined parkour course, like it's 2011 and you're playing Mirror's Edge. There's a few spots where you can just jump off the map here, so do take care. And if you do want another guide on all the secrets in this location, let me know in the comments. Now after resting at the next site of grace, if we go through the door and down the stairs, we can just ignore all of the enemies here and then go right down this corridor and then down the stairs to the Great Hall. And now we're going to need to fight the Godskin Duo, a really annoying boss. But there's a guide on it linked below if you're struggling. They can actually be put to sleep and wombo combo too. Now after you've defeated them, you'll get the Smithing Stone Miner's Bell Bearing 4. And you can also unlock a new resting spot to activate too. So from this resting spot, we now need to head north through the door and down the stairs. And then at the bottom, we're going to take a left and drop down. And then just follow where I go. You can actually jump through this window with the bones in front of it and then leap past the dogs off this next ledge and then just continue down the corridor ahead of you. Make sure you dodge the patrolling enemy, then we can go right up the stairs here and jump off just here where the railings are broken. This takes us down onto the ledge below where we can just head east. Just take care that you actually land on what you're trying to jump on. Then we can run across the ruins to the north and through the next doorway. Ignore this big boy in the next room and walk around the eastern edge. There's actually another gap in the railing here that you can drop down onto the next site of grace location. So from the Dragon Temple roof, we can now drop down onto the rooftop below. Then go right and drop down again. Don't bother using the ladder because you just get feasted on by birds. Now make sure you avoid the red glowing light before it explodes as you jump down off the next rooftop towards the massive dragon boss in the distance. Don't worry, you don't actually need to defeat it, but if you do run behind that dragon, you can get a level 10 Somber Dragonstone, and if you kill it, you'll get a level 25 Smithing Stone. You will need to run and jump to get up that next ledge, and then you're just going to follow the cliff around to the right and under the bridge ahead of you. Then we can parkour along the tightrope here, ignoring the enemies as we go. Once over the other side, turn right and go into this next room. At the altar where that monster is, you'll find the final Somber Miner's Bell 5. But for now, if we go right, make sure you dodge the sneaky enemy in the shadows, and then we can go upstairs to the elevator just here. This will take us to the next Site of Grace. And after grabbing this checkpoint, you can just now go and take the elevator back down and pick up that Somber Miner's Bell 5 from the altar just here. Then if you die, you'll just respawn there. But now, continuing on from beside the Great Bridge, the resting point we just unlocked at the top of the elevator there, we can go up the stairs to the final boss fight of this area. And you can completely ignore the horsemen, but be warned, after this next boss fight, there will be world-changing consequences. So, spoilers incoming. Make sure that you have all the secrets you want from the capital before it's too late. I'll be making a guide on that and linking it below. Then you'll have to battle the beast Clergyman, and after he reaches half health, you'll then have to defeat Maliketh The Black Blade. But once defeated, you'll unlock two things. Firstly, the Remembrance of the Black Blade, which you can give to Ina, the Finger Reader, in Round Table Hold. And this is going to unlock Maliketh's weapon, the Black Blade, or the Black Blade incantation. We also get Maliketh's armor set, which you can then purchase for 45,000 runes in total. And also, after you defeat that boss, you're then going to unlock a new location. You'll be teleported to Leyndell, the Ashen City Capital. Basically, the whole capital has now changed, and there's a new bunch of secrets to unlock at this location. So from Crumbling Farum Azula over here on the map, we have now traveled all the way back over here to the Leyndell capital of Ash. So the name has actually changed there. We're just going to grab the Site of Grace right in front of us, and now I'm going to walk you through this location. So from the Site of Grace, we're going to head south, and the first location you can actually go into that has also changed is straight ahead. Right down here, you're going to find the entrance to the sewers again, though half of it is now inaccessible and covered in ash. Now, if you go to the left, we can actually reach the boss fight. We're just going to walk up between these buildings here. Then on the left of this body, we can come around, and we're basically heading towards this big capital building. And then you can actually enter the staircase over here and run all the way around the bottom of the building. And eventually you're going to come to a staircase that's going to take you up into the capital. And if you run up that staircase, you're going to find an elevator. So if we get on here, and now if we go into the next room and head left, we can continue up this staircase to the first boss fight with Sir Gideon Ofnir, the All-Knowing. And if you buff up and deal enough damage, you can actually kill him before he fights back while he's still giving his monologue. But we actually do need to defeat him to proceed. Once defeated, he will drop the Scepter of the All-Knowing and his armor set. You can then head out onto the balcony and beyond, and also grab the Site of Grace in the room, but I didn't bother. Now you'll probably remember this part. We're going to go to the left, and then we're going to go up this tree route here and continue upwards to the balcony at the very top here. And then we can just continue round back to the Queen's bedroom, which you're also going to recognize. You will have to reactivate the Site of Grace though. You can also find the Erdtree Hill again on the top here. It's respawned, and now you can proceed through the boss gate and onwards into the burnt Erdtree Gate, which is now open to the final boss to become Elden Lord. After that, you can choose whether or not to start New Game Plus. But before you do, please do leave a like if you found this series helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.